Hey, welcome back, I'm Angelo and today we're going to see another video from this match Carlsen Nakamura. The match was 1-1 and in this game we're going to see how Carlsen can drag water out of the stone. d4, knight f6, c4, e6, knight f3, d5, knight c3, everything is very normal, queen's gambit decline, bishop e7, bishop f4, try to play solidly as in the previous game, short castling, e3, knight b, d7, c5, the same strategy, c6, h3, b6, b4, he tried to control the center and stabilize this c4, c5 pawn. This one with a green color, a5, a3, h6, bishop d3, and here Nakamura deviates from his previous game and he plays immediately the most active move, bishop a6. I think he played bishop b7 in the previous move, so he tried previous game. So short castling, queen c8, queen c2, capture on d3, queen takes d3, queen b7, queen c2. I'm going very fast because this game, these first moves are not very interesting. Rook fc8, a very good strategy, try to put the rook against the enemy queen, and Carlsen of course do the same. Rook fd1, rook fb1, a takes b4, a takes b4, bishop d8, queen c1, bishop c7, try to exchange pieces, rook takes a8, rook takes a8, bishop takes c7, queen takes, rook a1, and now we have a fight on the open A line. Both players will try to control this file. Queen b7, rook a3, knight e8, knight e2, and now he captured here because if he delays a little more then Carlsen will play this move and he will dominate the file, but he exchanged now. Rook takes a3, queen takes a3, knight c7. He would like again to do something against this file, to control the file or to exchange pieces there. Knight f4, try to remaneuver the knight on d3 and e5. Queen a6, queen takes a6, knight takes a6, knight d3, f6, okay, knight d2, king f7, f4, knight c7. We're going very fast to the most interesting part of the game. King f2, knight b5, king f3, knight c3, and now you can see that the position is approximately equal, right? And it's hard to imagine that white win this game. And similarly, it's hard to imagine a good plan for white. And step by step, Carlsen starts improving his position and takes space. This is very important. g4, takes space. And after g5, he played this move, f5. And now he tried to create something here because it's difficult for black to meet this move. If he captures, then white can recapture. He will have a route for his king. Similarly, this d6 pawn is backward now. And after e5, of course, he is threatening e4. We should not miss this simple tactics in order to keep the position active and all the pieces in the board, the same pieces at the board. So e4, king f2, king e7, knight f1. This is an amazing move, and you can see now that Carlsen play like Karpov. He put all his pieces in the first rank and then he will go forward. This knight is very good here because it's protecting this pawn on e3, and similarly he would like to jump on g3 and h5 in order to attack the f6 pawn. And after knight a4, again Carlsen have some ideas. He can play king g3, h4, we have plenty of ideas. And after king e2, black here didn't close the game with b5 because his position will be passively forever. So knight b2, king d2, knight c4, king c3, and you can see again how important in this is this knight on f1. It will not be there forever, of course. Knight b8 and knight b3. And now we have this move, knight a6, and we have some actions now. He captured on b6. Knight takes b6, and we can see that the queen side is not extremely solid and blockade now, that white have something there. Knight a5, he's attacking the pawn, and suddenly, out of nowhere, we can see one weakness on c6 and another one on f6. and again the position is equal. White is not winning here, but black feels the pressure, right? He played this move, king d7, what else, and knight g3. King c7, knight h5, another target. Of course, these players are very strong and they don't lose pieces, they protect their pieces. Knight d7, knight b3, regrouping the knight, king d8 and knight c5. And here black have another difficult choice to do, because if he captures here, then we can recapture with a b pawn, and you can see that our king, the white king, can run in the queen side. King b4, king a5, and he can move forward, right? And it's very difficult for black to move because he has weaknesses and he should defend himself. So he played this move. He didn't exchange the knights, knight a, b8, and here you have your opportunity to find a very good move. Can you play like Carlsen? And he played b5. If you found this move, you are amazing. It's a fantastic move. Try to liberate the squares in order to promote his king forward. And after this, he takes b5. He will recapture the pawn. And this is a tactical move. Tactic is when you sacrifice something and you take it back in the next move. So king b4, knight c6 check, king takes b5, knight a7 check, and the king marches on. King a6, knight takes c5, king takes a7, knight b3, try to do something, and the king b6. And here he played this move, king d7, and you may wonder why he didn't sacrifice the knight, right? But the problem is that he can recapture. It takes d4, e3, and just in time he can play knight g3, stopping the pawn and winning the game. For that reason he waited a little bit, king d7, knight f6, king d6, knight e8, a very annoying checks, king d7, king c7, and here he cannot wait forever, because if he plays something like that, he can play f6, it's winning. Of course, little calculations needed, but the other move is knight to b5 check, try to protect d4 very solidly. He has in his card this move on, he can play f6 and in the appropriate moment, and white have winning position here. He has extra pawn. And Nakamura tried this trick, knight takes d4, but Carlsen calculate everything. He takes d4, and after e3 he played this extremely strong move, knight e6, and after e2, how can you stop this pawn? Knight c5, winning time, and after king d6 we can play this move, knight d3, and Carlsen won this game. I hope you enjoyed the game. Please subscribe to the channel. You are very welcome to download the free ebook, and talk to you soon.
So, why you should become a member? This is an amazing opportunity to you to support the channel and gain access to exclusive perks. Well, it's not just about supporting the channel, it's about becoming part of the exclusive community. You'll be helping me to continue creating the content you love, and in return you get some fantastic benefits. We have 3 membership levels tolerated fit everyone needs: the gold, the diamond and the platinum. Join as a member is a great way to interact with me directly. You will get loyalty badges next to your name in comments, access to custom emojis and special discounts. I prioritize replies to members. Access exclusive videos available only for members to enhance your chess skills. The time to improve is now. On the platinum membership plan, you will get a chess course for free. So what you are waiting for? Click the join button to become a member today. Let's take this journey together to the next level and unlock these amazing perks.